Alright, so we are doing another guild war. This time we're going to be scouting Tower 4. And for this tower, they are using two taunt sources. So they have Gran taunting at the back, mid, and then they have Lloyd possibly taunting at the front. So neither of these taunts I can stop. You can't use Mammo to block Lloyd's taunts at all, and of course Gran reflects all debuffs, so you cannot debuff her. At least, well, the only unit that can is Cecilia. So, for their spells, they are using the Gungnir level 7, and that means it's going to snipe one of my warriors, the first warrior, before turn 6 starts. And then they also have the Falcon on supporter, which is going to happen before the third turn starts. So this is a super common spell pairing: Gungnir on warrior, Falcon on supporter. So the way that works is they have Galania chaining to Gran, Vanaka chaining to Helga, and then Sula chaining to Lloyd. So because of that, there's no way for all three supports to move. Only two supports can move in the initial chain because two of them are chained to different actual moving targets. So for the actual max amount of chain for the enemy, it's Velfern, 1, Helga, 2 supports, 3, 4, and a final unit, 5. So the enemy can chain anywhere between 1 and 5. So what we're going to do first off is in top lane, the lane that I'm not going to place any real units in, I have my 2 units that are going to die. So Kiwick will be the target of one of these units moving, and he will get popped by them. And then Zakan will get nuked by Gungnir. This can be literally any warrior, but in my situation, I'm using Zakan as the first warrior to get sniped. So in terms of tanking the lanes, I've got my Mammo tanking the Lloyd and the Alec. I have my Levia tanking the Mammo and the Gran, and that's it, because we're going to kill Valve right away. So the way we are playing this out is we're going to use Gungnir on Mage on turn 9. Now this only works at Gungnir. Well, it works at a couple different scenarios, but we need to make sure that I have killed Helga. That way we force Gungnir to kill Velf. So this only works if you can guarantee that Velf is the last mage up. So with them going a max chain of 5, and with my Kiwick actually being dead, my chain will look like this: 1, 2, 3. So that means on turn 8, Helga will die. And then once Helga's dead, on turn 9, I will snipe the Velfern. So that gets rid of both mages right off the bat. Now, for my Orochi mid, I am doing this so that it will continuously lower the HP of Vanaka. That way, whenever I touch Alec, which the unit, it'll either be Mammo or Vols that it's hitting Alec. When they hit Alec, it will kill Vanaka and remove her from the game. And so yeah, so my chain will be into Osmode, Velf, Zakan is here turn order-wise just so he gets sniped, and then I go Vols, Angelica to help speed things up when we're killing, and then Mammo. So yeah, round 1, we should have both mages dead, Vanaka should die, and then we'll just slowly work on the rest of the units. So everything looks good. I'll just go through and double check all the runes. Make sure there's nothing funny. All of his units seem to be maxed. Not all maxed. Strength boosted though. Oh, Mammo's only 14. Cool, and mine, the top 2 don't matter. Just double check, make sure I didn't mess up any of my rune placements. I have Osmode, yeah, on a full rage and a full fatal to make sure that I have max crit rate. Cool, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and see what happens. I'll slow this down. Okay, so they are going a full 5 chain. All right, that's great. Now I'm going to kill Helga. Boom, and then snipe Velfern. And then my Valze gets charmed, but that's okay because we will cleanse her. All right. There we go on Gran, killing Alec and Vinaka. There we cleanse the Valze. Get rid of Lloyd. Boom, get rid of all the supporters. There we've killed Valze, and now we're just working on Memo. So the Lloyd did not die to my Valze when she followed up, which meant I did not kill Vinaka round 1 because I never touched Alec. But it worked out because we had enough damage sources to chunk through them round 2 and 3. So yeah, there you go.